So let's start with who you're going to build around at center, Garion.
It's hard not to just go right back to Joel Embiid. He was so dominant against the Hornets in their game on Monday, and while you can definitely put part of the blame at the Hornets' health and safety protocols outbreak, the fact they're missing so many guys, specifically their Plumlee brother, they just don't really have all that much depth at the center position. They don't have that much size, and that's hurt them throughout the season as a whole, even when they haven't been shorthanded. They're giving up the third most DraftKings points per game to opposing centers so far this season. I don't know if Embiid's going to score 75 DraftKings points again. That was overtime assisted. Maybe this script gets a little more out of hand the second time the Hornets have to play this shorthanded. But again, I just think Embiid is such a safe 50, 55-point floor, and he's obviously got that massive ceiling too.
All right, Nick, Joel Embiid's going to cost $11,700. Who are you going with at center?
It's got to be Joel Embiid tonight. And look, a lot of the stats that Garion's pulling up are the ones that I want to use for today, so I'm just going to echo more of what he said. But the biggest thing is that this isn't going to be too chalky of a play as much as the Hornets are terrible against opposing centers this season, because just at center alone, you have Giannis in a favorable matchup with Bam out of buyout. You have Nikola Jokic, who's obviously a reliable guy you can go with. Karl Anthony Towns going tonight, Domantas Sabonis, Julius Randle, Nikola Vucevic. Like, you have a ton of options at high value guys. And then there's also like Jared Allen. I know he's in a tough spot going up against Vucevic, but you have a lot of options here tonight. So this isn't going to be too chalky of a play, as much as we're both in agreement on this one. I still think this is the guy you got to go to tonight, but it's just you're not going to be part of the crowd necessarily. Not as guaranteed as you might be on other nights.